are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. Fucking congratulations to the Indian cricket team. Last night, India versus Pakistan, one of the best cricket games I've ever seen in my entire life. What a fucking game. It was a fucking great game, but it made it even more intense because it was Pakistan versus India. Two nuclear powers with a fucking history that aren't too fucking fond of each other playing a cricket game. I think Pakistanis and Indians use the cricket matches against each other as like analogues to what would happen in fucking war. And last night, India won the war by fucking the skin of their fucking teeth. Nukes were dropped on both sides and only one man really remained. Virat fucking Kohli. The fucking crown prince of India. Jesus Christ. What a fucking innings he played. He fucking single-handedly fucking dragged them out of the abyss. It was a fucking amazing game. Pakistan have a hell of a side as well. Their fucking fast bowlers are fucking next level. It was just fucking up and down the whole game. At the start, India were dominating, then Pakistan came back, then India came back, and then fucking Pakistan ended up really fucking setting a good target. Then fucking India's turn to bat. They lost 4 quick wickets, and it was more or less over. You wouldn't have had a fucking dollar on India with 10 overs to go. And then fucking Virat Kohli. For the last 10 overs, he was just fucking locked in. You could see it in his fucking eyes. It was amazing. There were 8 balls remaining, 28 runs to score. Harris for fucking Pakistan bowling, who bowls fucking fast and accurate. One of the best bowlers in the world. He fucking charges in. Virat Kohli hits a 6. Back over his head, a fucking back foot drive over the fence of the fucking MCG. The ball was on the rise. He took it high. It was one of the best shots I've ever seen in my life. And then the next fucking ball, 148 fucking kilometer an hour fucking ball going down the leg side. He just fucking helps it along its way over the fence again. So I went from 28 runs off 8 balls to 16 runs of 6 balls. And then the last over, what fucking chaos. Kohli hits another 6 off a fucking no ball. Then there was a free fucking hit. Then there was a wide. This fucking Nawaz for Pakistan. They only had one bad bowler, Pakistan. One. Nawaz. And for some fucking reason, they decided to bowl him the last over. What a fucking mistake. He bowled a no ball and 2 wides in the final fucking over. And India needed 1 run off 1 ball, and they fucking got it. And the Indian drums started fucking playing in my house. It was one of the best fucking games of all time. Virat fucking Kohli. I'm starting to fucking warm to Virat. No one used to like him because he's an arrogant little cunt. But fucking over the last like 4 or 5 years, he's started to win the Boyle's heart over. When he was in Australia for the fucking test series a few years back, he pretty much single-handedly won them the test series. I can't remember a better display of batting. Maybe fucking Michael Vaughan when he came over that series from England. Who else? I don't know. Who gives a shit? So there was that. And then last year when I was in India, I think it was India versus fucking, I don't know, Pakistan or something. And India had a fast bowler. I think it was Muhammad Shami. And he's a Muslim. And he bowled the last ball. And I think he got hit for a 6 or something. And India lost. And every single Indian in India who wasn't a Muslim started fucking slamming Muhammad Shami. And then Virat Kohli came out and said, listen, I don't give a fuck about his religion. This man's like a brother to me. It's fucking disgusting what you cunts are doing. So that as well has won my heart over a little bit. And then last night, it's sealed. I fucking love Virat Kohli. I never thought I'd say that. Anyway, if you're from a country that doesn't play cricket, then You're not going to care much about this. Apparently, Ireland plays cricket now as well. Ireland, those pasty fucking drunks out there beat the West Indian cricket team. I don't know how the fuck Ireland beat the West Indies, but now Ireland are in the fucking main group of the World Cup. The West Indies they beat. Anyway, if you're from the States, in Canada or wherever that don't play cricket, then thanks for hanging in there, because it's time. You know what time it is. It's Ask Boyle time. So if you have a question you would like answered by one of the fucking greatest minds of the generation, comedian, philosopher, crane driver, Le Boyle, then send your questions through thick and fast to my website, boylecomedy.com. There's a section there for Ask Boyle. There's also a section there for Patreon. Give me some goddamn money. You can use the Ask Boyle, type out your fucking question, or you can use Drunk Dial and audio your question. This week's question was sent in via Drunk Dial, so here it is.
Boyle, Brattles here from Western Canada. On a previous Ask Boyle, you advised me on navigating the swinging lifestyle and my sex addiction. Well. Unfortunately, the addiction crept in, I got caught up, and the old lady kicked me out of her apartment for good. Now, in addition to being unemployed and broke, I'm also unloved and spend my days sobbing and listening to you ramble about jiu-jitsu. So, I've got two questions for you. First, how do I come back from rock bottom? And second, who should get listening rights to your podcast? I introduced her to it, but she fell in love with your Aussie accent. Is there a way you can use that charm to bring us back together?
Well, Brattles, you have come to the right place. Surprise, surprise, you managed to fuck it up, you dumb cunt. Couldn't keep your fucking sausage in your fucking pants, could ya? So now you're sitting here fucking listening to this with your balls in your hand at your fucking mum's place on the fucking couch downstairs. You look around, you got no job, you got no girl, you got nothing. You're rock bottom. Well, I tell you what, fucking rock bottom is a good place to be sometimes. Rock bottom is a fucking opportunity. It's a blank canvas, Brattles. What you do with rock bottom will fucking define you. So, first thing is, when you reach rock bottom, you're nothing anymore. You're nothing. You're zero. Drop any preconceived fucking ideas you have about yourself, who you think you are, what you've achieved. Zero. You go back to zero. You need to think of it as a complete fucking rebuild from ground zero. Drop everything and start again from zero. So you need to lay some solid fucking foundations. Rock bottom is where you lay the foundations, my friend. You need to get your mind healthy, your body healthy, your heart healthy. You need to become strong and confident, and you need to break the way of thinking that led you to rock bottom. So the first thing is you need to get fucking healthy. Go to the gym, work out, do a little bit of fucking strength, do a little bit of cardio. You can work that out yourself, but fucking that's not enough. Physical is not enough. You need to be able to walk around with confidence as well. And for me, the jiu-jitsu and the boxing and the kickboxing has fucking helped with that immensely. If you feel like you can defend yourself, if you have self-confidence in that regard, then that gives you a certain calmness that flows into the rest of your life. This is coming from a one-stripe white belt jiu-jitsu. Imagine if I was a black belt. Jesus Christ. I would fucking have a cult by now. But even that one stripe, I'll tell you what, it fucking makes a difference. I'm also still rebuilding, to be honest with you. I'm still laying foundations. So choose something. You got to choose a martial art of some sort or a fucking self-defense. I don't give a fuck what it is. Kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu, karate. Choose something. A man should be a little bit fucking dangerous. I don't mean aggressive and violent. I mean should be able to kick some fucking ass if called upon. So that will take care of the physical. That's all you really need to do. But it's not just physical. You need mind. And the two things I would recommend for mine, first is meditation. Just do half an hour a day. You're back at ground zero. You've got nothing to do. You've got nothing to lose. Just fucking do half an hour meditation a day. Just sit there in silence and breathe. That's it. That will lay a fucking solid foundation. Then the next thing I would do is I would choose something to fucking redirect all my energy. Just one thing. I don't give a fuck what it is. Stand-up comedy, music, a language, fucking accounting, fucking anything. Just choose one thing and just say, I am going to give this my fucking all. It doesn't even fucking matter what it is. As long as you give it your fucking all. The amount of things you learn along the way when you give something everything you've got can be mapped onto other things. So it doesn't really matter what you choose. Choose something that will have meaning for you anyway. That will help. But don't be like me and choose like 7 different things. I'm in the process of culling even more things. I need to get it down to like, I think it's got to be just stand up. I can't think of anything else. And the podcast, obviously. But when you start fucking dividing your energy too many different places, it doesn't help. So just choose one thing, go back to uni, do something, I don't know. You fucking decide and just give it your all, 100% of yourself. If you do those 4 things, that lays the foundation for everything else. Life is not complex. You just need to do the shit you know you need to do, which is actually hard. On the second matter, whether you or your ex-missus should have listening rights to this podcast, listen, Braddles, you seem like a good guy, but I'm going to be honest with you. I've got enough deadbeat fucking male lunatic fucking listeners. You're replaceable. I think like 12% of my listeners are female, and I can't afford to lose one. So, Braddles, fucking sayonara. And lastly, can I help you two get back together? She would have to be fucking insane to get back with you. What the fuck would she want to do that for? Just fucking rebuild, my friend. Lay those foundations. That's all you need to do. That's what you need to be worrying about. Fucking get back together. Anyway, I hope that fucking helped, Braddles. Drop us a line and let us know how fucking things are going. Anyway, that will fucking do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Hit me up on social media on Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you the fuck later.